Welcome back for part 3. We are going to start round 29 using color 4. We'll start in the corner space with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. We're going to skip this first stitch and single crochet in the next 14. So that's 2, 3, 13, and 14 single crochet. So now we want to look down on round 12. That's my other gray round. We want to count 12 stitches from the corner. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So this stitch right here, I'm going to make a front post triple treble. So yarn over 4 times and around the post of that stitch. For our front post triple treble. So we've yarned over, pull through 2 5 times. Then in the 12th stitch of round 25, so that's my other gray round, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right here we're going to do a front post quadruple treble. So yarn over 5 times around the post of that stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2 6 times for the quadruple treble. And another front post quadruple treble around the 13th stitch, so just beside where we just made our last quadruple treble. And front post triple treble in the 15th stitch of round 26. So this was 12, so this was 12th stitch, 13, 14, and 15. So a triple treble, yarn over 4 times, pull through 2 5 times. So back on the current round, we will skip 4 stitches behind those ones and single crochet in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So then on round 26 again, we want to find the 24th stitch. So this was the 15th, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this stitch right here, front post, triple treble. Yarn over 4 times around the post of the 24th stitch. Now if you wish to go through and place stitch markers on the stitch, that can be very helpful for finding them, so you don't need to count. And front post quadruple treble on the 24th stitch of round 25. So it'll be the next one down. So this last one on round 25 was the 13th stitch, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and this next one over, that's in the puff stitch. Yarn over 5 times and around that stitch. Yarn over 5 times, and we'll go front post quadruple treble around the next stitch of round 25. then yarn over 4 times for another front post triple treble. We'll skip the 2 stitches behind on round 26 and front post triple treble around the next one. And then back on the current round, skipping 4 stitches behind, single crochet in the next 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we'll do the front post triple treble round 26, the 36th stitch. So this last one was the 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. Yarn over 4 times. Yarn over 5 times for the quadruple treble, and it'll be on this stitch here, which should be the 36th stitch for round 26. Round 25. So this was 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 36. Pull through 2 6 times for that quadruple treble. Yarn over 5 times again. Another quadruple treble in the 37th stitch of round 25. Yarn over 4 times for the triple treble, skip 2 behind, and this is the 39th stitch of round 26, making that front post triple treble. Again, skip 4 behind and then single crochet in the next 14 stitches. 2, 3, 13, and 14 single crochet, which should be in the last stitch before the next corner space. Ready to start again with the corner of single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in the corner space. Skipping the hidden stitch, single crochet in 14 stitches down the side. And ready to repeat those long stitches on all of the sides, joining to our starting stitch at the end of the round. So when you've worked your way all the way around, we'll join to our starting stitch, but do not fasten off. We're going to continue round 30 with color 4. So we'll slip stitch into the corner space, and we want to start with a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet. I'm going to use a chain 2 for my starting half double crochet. We'll chain 2 again and place another half double crochet into that same corner space. We'll skip the first stitch and then we'll half double crochet in all of the stitches across the side. When we reach the next corner, we'll place a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corner, and just remember to skip that first stitch. So you'll join to your starting half double crochet or the second chain of the beginning chains to fasten off this round 57 stitches. Round 31, using color 3, we're going to start in any of the chain 2 corner spaces with a puff stitch. So we yarn over, insert, pull up a loop 3 times. Pull through all 7 loops. Chain 3, which includes the closing chain, and puff stitch in the same corner. Chain 1 to close that puff stitch. We'll skip this first stitch, and in the next we will make a puff stitch, chain 1 to close, skip a stitch, puff stitch. And we'll continue that down the side, skip a stitch, puff stitch in the next. So when you get to the end of the side, we will skip that last stitch before placing the new corner stitches of the puff stitch, chain 3 puff stitch in the corners. You can go ahead and work that all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Once you've worked your way around, you will just join to the top of our starting puff stitch and fasten off 30 puff stitches per side. Round 32, using color 4, we'll start in a chain 2 corner space with 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in the corner space. And then working down the side, we will double crochet in each puff stitch and in each chain 1 space. Double crochet in the puff and double crochet in the space, working your way all the way down the side, putting the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in each corner. Should have 63 stitches per side. Then you can join to our starting stitch at the end, but do not fasten off. Round 31, we will continue with color 4, so we'll slip stitch in the next double crochet and into that chain 2 corner space. To start, you want to start with a double crochet, chain 2 double crochet. You can use a starting double crochet or chain 3 for your first double crochet, chain 2 for the space, and add another double crochet in that corner. We're going to double crochet in every stitch, including that very first stitch. So working our way around all the sides, double crochet in each stitch, double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the corners. When you've worked your way around, you'll join to your starting double crochet or the 3rd chain of your starting chain. So similarly, round 34, we'll have 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the corner spaces, double crochet in each stitch, including the hidden or that very first stitch of the round. So once you've finished round 34, you should have 67 stitches per side. Round 35, we want to look at our round 32, so that's the round just after the puff stitches, and counting from the corner, we want to find the 32nd stitch. So stitch number 32 on round 32 and place a marker around that stitch. Then we'll start in the corner with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Including the first stitch, we're going to single crochet in 29 stitches. So after we've made those 29 single crochet, we want to yarn over 5 times. We're going to make another of those quadruple treble stitches, and we're going to come down and work around the post of that marked stitch. To pull the loop through, yarn over, pull through 2 6 times for that front post quadruple treble. Skip the stitch behind and single crochet in 7. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to work another front post quadruple treble, so yarn over 5 times. We're going to come back and work around the same stitch that we marked and worked our first front post quadruple. So I just put my hook below where we already worked that stitch. Just pull up the next loop, yarn over, pull through 2 6 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll skip one and then we'll single crochet in the next 29 stitches. So 29 single crochet will take us into that last stitch before the corner, ready to start again with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, work the 29 single crochet, and then these front post quadruple treble again. So you can go ahead, work that all the way around. We'll join to our starting single crochet at the end and fasten off. It's a tip to making sure that you get these front post stitches in the correct stitch. If you find your center set of these long stitches here and the 2 puff stitches directly above it, it will be the double crochet worked between these 2 puff stitches that we're working around. So round 36, using color 1, we're starting in any of the chain 2 corner spaces with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. We skip the first stitch and then single crochet in 30 stitches. So I have 5, 6, single crochet, should have that last single crochet in the top of our post stitch from last round. We want to make a front post treble in the 32nd stitch of round 33. So that's my second gray round. Now I have gone ahead and counted it out. It's this stitch here. It is a stitch just before the one that is worked into the stitch that we worked last round's front post stitches around. So you can count 32 if you want to double check that, but it's a stitch just before the one that's worked into where the front post stitches are last round. So after this front post treble, around that 32nd stitch, we'll skip the stitch behind, single crochet in the next 6 stitches. That's 3, 4, 5, oops, there we go, 5 and 6. So that's just before the front post stitch. We're going to make another front post treble. We'll skip the next stitch on round 33 and work the front post treble around that next stitch, which is the 34th stitch of round 33. So if you want to mark those stitches with stitch markers, count them from the corner, you can. If not, you can just work them as I showed you there. So we will skip this front post stitch, and starting in the next stitch, we're going to single crochet in 30 stitches. So that's 2, 3, 4. If you find these trebles are too tight and pulling, you can go ahead and substitute a double treble for those to make them just a bit longer. 29 and 30 single crochet is in that last stitch before the corner, where we will place our corner stitches of single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, skipping that first stitch, we'll single crochet in the next 30 stitches down the side and repeat. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around. You'll join to our starting stitch at the end of the round and fasten off. Round 37, using color 3, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, chain 2 space. We'll skip the first stitch, single crochet in the next 31 stitches. 2, 3, 4, so 31 stitches should take you to that front post treble that we worked last round. We're going to work a triple treble, so you want to yarn over 4 times. We're going to work it around the 33rd stitch of round 33. So it's in between those 2 post stitches from last round. We will work a front post triple treble. yarn over, pull through 2 5 times. So we'll skip 1 stitch behind that post stitch and single crochet in the next 5. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we want to make a second triple treble around that same post stitch. So yarn over 4 times, insert your hook around that post, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 5 times for our second triple treble. Okay, we'll skip the post stitch behind and single crochet in the next 31 stitches, which should bring us to our next corner. So 31 single crochet, ready to start our next corner with that single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, skipping the first stitch and starting our next 31 single crochet. So again, you can work that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch at the end of this round to fasten off. Round 38, using color 4, starting in the corner space, we are going to start with 2 double crochet. So I used a standing double crochet. You can slip stitch chain 3 if you prefer. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and place 2 more double crochet in that same corner space. We're going to skip this first stitch and we will work a double crochet in each of the next 34 stitches. So that's 2, so the 34th stitch will fall in the second single crochet past the post stitch of last round. Then we're going to make another front post triple treble, so you want to yarn over 4 times, and you can go ahead and count on round 34, so that's my last gray round here. You want to find the 35th stitch from the corner. It ends up being the stitch just past the one that's worked into the same stitch that we worked our post stitches around. So that's the stitch that's worked into where those post stitches are. The next stitch past that is the 35th stitch. We'll make that front post triple treble. We're going to make a second triple treble, so yarn over 4 times again. This time we're going to come back and cross over and work it around the stitch before that other one, so that 33rd stitch of round 34. Finish the front post triple treble. So those triple trebles cross. We'll skip the 2 stitches behind, and starting in the next one we will work 20 or 34 double crochet for the rest of this side. It's 2, 3, 4. 34th double crochet falls in that last stitch before the corner space. So then we're ready to work our corner again of the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And you can repeat that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. Round 39, using color 3, we'll start in any of the corner spaces with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Then we're going to work a back post half double crochet around each of the stitches down all the sides. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corners. Once you've worked around, you'll join to your starting stitch and fasten off. 76 stitches. Round 40, using color 2 and starting in a chain 2 corner space, we're going to start with a double crochet in that corner space. We're going to double crochet in the next 6 stitches, including the first stitch. 1, 2, 5 and 6 double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to place 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. We'll skip 3 stitches, single crochet in the next, skip 3 stitches, and place 5 double crochet in the next. 1, 2, and we'll do that 7 times. So that's skip 3, single crochet, skip 3, 5 double crochet, so we've done 2 repeats. You want to do that a total of 7 times, and I'll meet you at that point. So when you've done the 7 repeats, you will skip 3, make another single crochet, skip 3, and then make the 3 double crochet in that next stitch, double crochet in each of the last 5 stitches, and then in the corner space, 2 double crochet, chain 2. Then you're ready to start the side again, placing 1 more double crochet in that corner stitch, plus a double crochet in each of the first 6 stitches, and so on down the sides. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. Round 41, using color 1 and starting in a chain 2 corner space, we will single crochet in the space, chain 2, and single crochet. Starting with this first stitch, we'll single crochet in each of the first 8 stitches. So that's 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 single crochet. We'll chain 3, and we're going to work a double crochet 5 together over the next 5 stitches. So yarn over, insert into the next stitch, which should be the center stitch of that group of 3, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving 2 loops on your hook, and repeat. Yarn over into the next stitch to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 loops on hook, yarn over into the next stitch to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops on your hook, and last time, yarn over into the next stitch to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops for that double crochet 5 together. Chain 3, we'll single crochet in the next stitch, which should be the center stitch of the group of 5. I'm ready to repeat that again, starting with the chain 3, double crochet 5 together over these next 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch. So we've done that 2 times. We want to do that a total of 8 times across the side, and I'll meet you at that point. So after the 8th repeat, we will single crochet in the last 7 stitches of the side. So that's 2, 3, 6, and 7 single crochet, and then ready to place our corner stitches again of the single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. So you can repeat this all the way around, working those double crochet 5 togethers and joining to our starting stitch at the end of the round, but do not fasten off. Round 42, we're going to work into that corner space. So we slip stitch into the space, staying with color 1, and make a double crochet, chain 2 double crochet. You can use a starting double crochet or chain 3 for that first double crochet, chain 2, and then work a second double crochet in that same corner space. Then we will double crochet in the first 8 stitches, including the very first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 double crochet, and we'll place 3 double crochet in that next stitch. Then in the top of the 5 together stitch, we want to place a single crochet. So when we single crochet in the 5 together stitch, we'll single crochet in that sort of closing chain part of the 5 together stitch. And then in the next single crochet, we will work 5 double crochet. 3, 4, and 5 double crochet, and we'll repeat that down the side. We'll do that 7 times down the side, and I'll meet you at that point. So after your final repeat, you'll want to place a single crochet in the top of that last double crochet 5 together, and then in the next single crochet you will place 3 double crochet in the last 8 stitches, and then ready to start the corner again with that double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. You can repeat all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. Round 43 uses color 2, and it's work similar to round 41. So we start in a corner with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and single crochet in the first 10 stitches. Then we chain 3 and work the double crochet 5 together, chain 3, single crochet in the next. And repeat that 8 times down the side. After that final repeat and single crochet, you'll single crochet in the last 9 stitches, and then ready to start the corner again. So go ahead and work that round now, and I'll meet you back here for round 44. Do not fasten off. Round 44, we're going to continue with color 2. We'll slip stitch into the corner space, chain 1 to work a single crochet in the space, chain 2, single crochet. Oops. Then we're going to single crochet in each of these first 10 stitches. sorry, it's 11 stitches actually. The first 11 stitches we single crochet. Then we're going to be working single crochet in the chain 3 spaces with 3 single crochet in the first chain 3 space, single crochet in the double crochet 5 together, and then in this next chain space we'll make 2 single crochet. Single crochet in the single crochet, 3 single crochet in this next space, single crochet in the double crochet 5 together, 2 single crochet in the next space. So we'll continue that down the side, a single crochet in the singles and in the double crochet 5 together. In front of the double crochet 5 together we'll place 3 single crochet. After the 5 together stitch we'll place 2 single crochet in those spaces. So after our last chain space where we have 2 single crochet, we will single crochet each of these last stitches. 4, 5, 6, 10 and 11 single crochet, and then reaching the corner we'll place that single crochet, chain 2 single crochet again in that corner space. So you can go ahead and repeat that all the way around and joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. You should have 78 stitches each side at the end of this round. Round 46, using color 3, we will start with a puff stitch in any corner space, chain 2, which includes the closing chain. Puff stitch in that same space, closing with a chain. So we'll skip the first stitch, the hidden stitch, and the second stitch. In the third stitch of the side, we will do our puff stitches, yarn over, pull through all loops, and make the chain 1 closing chain, which doesn't count as a stitch. Skip a stitch, puff stitch. Skip a stitch, puff stitch. So you'll work that down the side for 38 puff stitches in between the corners. At the end of the side, there should be 1 stitch left to skip before you work your corner again of puff stitch, chain 3, puff stitch. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around, joining to the starting puff stitch and fastening off at the end of the round. 40 puff stitches per side. Round 46, using color 4, we'll start in any of the chain 2 corner spaces with a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. We are going to place a double crochet in each of the puff stitches and in the chain 1 spaces. In each stitch and each space, placing a double crochet. When you get to the corners, you'll work that double crochet, chain 2, double crochet again, and work your way all the way around, joining to our starting stitch at the end, but do not fasten off. There should be 81 stitches per side. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the corners, skip the hidden stitch, and double crochet in each stitch along the side.